Gina and Karina had amazing voices, but who else was surprised that Jeremy Williamson was on the piano? Can we just give it up for a second? Oh my God. I made my morning. I was like, wow, okay, good, Jeremy. And this is so important because, man, I firmly believe that this generation, we have things that we haven't even seen yet. We have ministry opportunities that we don't even understand yet. There's business opportunities and ways we can impact the world that we haven't even, tasted yet. God's got so much more for this generation that we haven't even tapped into yet. And we need to not be prideful leaders to be able to see it. We need to trust where he tells us to go to be able to see it. We need to understand that wherever God takes us, we're going to be in his perfect will. And there's no better place to be. There is no better place to be. And this is a stat I read that's just really, really heartbreaking. Barna came out with this stat. They said that 4% of Gen Z, which is our generation, 4% has a Christian worldview. 4%. That means 96% of our generation is not following the Lord. In the sense of, God, I want everything you have for me. 96% of people need the hope and the love and the grace and the mercy of Jesus Christ, and they need to fully understand it. And we are the 4% as leaders at NCU. We are the 4%. And if the 4% succumbs to pride, if the 4% does not understand that prideful leadership will kill our ministry, if we do not understand that prideful leadership will keep us from what God has placed a passion inside of us to do, the 96% are doomed. And that's just the stark reality of it. Man, we have a city right here that's hurting, that needs us. We have a university that needs us. There's people that go here that don't understand the love of Christ. We don't have room to be prideful leaders. Then he goes on to say in verse 11, this is my favorite verse, you make known to me the path of life, and in your presence there is fullness of joy. And at your right hand there are pleasures forevermore. NCU, what else could we need? What else could we even desire? That when the Holy Spirit calls you to do something, he's also promising pleasures forevermore in his perfect will. Again, they might not be earthly pleasures, but you have the favor of God on your life. And he promises that. He calls David a man after his own heart and then faithfully gives that when David steps out in faith.